I'm a bass player, not a singer, so there we go. Right, we'll get underway. So thank you very much everyone for attending. Firstly, we'd like to, again, say thank you for coming. I know we had a postponement last week. Just to give you all guys a little bit of insight into why. Obviously weather was one of the reasons. I know it was actually not that bad on the morning. It did rain about 12:30 and where we were going is up on Birdlip and Siren, so we just couldn't take the risk of that. And one of our original end venue, Ivy Lodge, was opening just for us, and they were going to be catering for 300 of us. And I didn't want to then tell them on the morning that we had 20 people because it's raining, so we just didn't want to take that risk because they were opening and staffing and stocking for us. So I hope you all understand that was the main reason behind it, and we had to make that call by 12 o'clock on Friday because they had to order stock. So just wanted to say that quickly.
But this was well worth it.
Absolutely. So, for those that have been here before, you'll know that we have to do a little briefing just about DGR, the cause, and also a bit of safety. There's a lot of familiar faces, so thank you for everybody coming. It's a great event every year, and this is the 5th year for Cheltenham. There's some people here I recognise from the very first one. We did it starting at Cheltenham Triumph, excuse me, back in I think it's 2020 or 21, and there's only about 40 of us, and obviously every year it's getting bigger and bigger. So again, thank you everyone for being here. Everyone looks amazing. Give everybody a round of applause. Well done. So this marks the 15th year of the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. It's our honour to bring it to Cheltenham every year. And like I said, even with the postponement, it's great to see so many of you here still and making time to actually come here after obviously delayed plans. So many dapper riders. I'm your ride host, Liam, and also Josh as well. I'm just going to do this little speech for you here. It's a big privilege to be a part of this and do this every year. And we've got some amazing people and volunteers who are here today. So we please all give the volunteers a big round of applause for helping every year. Thank you so much. So just a little bit of backstory for those that don't know, it may be some people's first times. I just realised there's people behind me as well, so I'm going to have to spin. The Distinguished Gentleman's Ride is obviously the world's largest motorcycling charity event. It began back in 2012 in Sydney, for those that don't know. Inspired by a photo of Madman's Don Draper aside a classic motorcycle in his finest suit. From that single idea, DGR has grown into a global movement, as we all know, and has now so far raised over 48 million for men's health. Every single rider here today is part of that story. So well done again for your fundraising efforts. A big round of applause for yourselves, please. Our mission is to shine a light on the bikes, the fashion and the ideals of the DGR, showing the world that these dapper motorcyclists aren't causing trouble on the streets, but are riding together to raise funds and awareness for some great causes. Right, where are we next? Since the early years of DGR, we've been driven by knowledge that men's health is too often overlooked. Men die on average 5 years earlier than women for largely preventable reasons, so this is all about raising awareness not only for the men who may be suffering, but the friends and family who love them and ride alongside them. Since 2016, we've committed our fundraising entirely to Movember, the world's leading men's health charity. Together we have funded cutting-edge research in prostate cancer care and detection, and back programs that support men's mental health too. This year marks 11 years of partnership with Movember. Prostate cancer. No one likes talking about it, but it's the biggest cancer killer of men worldwide. I know we've had some people who attended a ride before that have been through it, and that's always amazing to see those success stories here. And obviously please also, if you'd ever like to sort of share your story, I know it's a personal thing, you're always welcome to here as well, because it's always great to hear people getting through that really tough time. That's why awareness is everything. As men, we need to know that the family history get checked regularly, and men's mental health continues to be a growing global challenge. Communication is key, and it's something we all probably struggle with now and again. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our incredible global partners who make this all possible. Firstly, Triumph Motorcycles, who've been involved now for 13 consecutive years. Their support reaches rides all around the world through their dealer network, and each year they provide brand new motorcycles for our top fundraisers. To celebrate 15 years, the winner of the Gentlefolk competition will receive an extraordinary limited edition Speed Twin 12 RS Cafe Racer, a one-of-a-kind machine created for just this milestone. For those of you joining for the very first time, like I said, welcome. This is about bringing smiles to the faces of passers-by. It's about raising awareness of prostate cancer and men's mental health. And it's about helping us change the often negative stereotype of motorcyclists in our community. I mean, just look around you, we're obviously very much the spectacle today. A collective of gentlefolk dressed up on classic motorcycles about to parade through the heart of the town and around surrounding areas. Now, I'm going to quickly pass on to Josh, who's going to do a little bit more about safety, just about the ride and the plan today. Again, I'd like to say thank you again for your understanding. I know that changing plans last minute is not great, everyone's got lives, so thank you again for understanding and being here today. I think we made the right decision, to be honest, with the weather we've got today. But again, just thank you again, because I know changing plans last minute is not the easiest thing to do. So I'll just quickly pass to Josh, thank you.
Hello again everyone. I have to do the boring part, the safety part, but it is important, so please listen. The obvious ones, please keep to the speed limit, please obey traffic laws, please also just be mindful of overtaking. Stay in the formation, stay in the ride, don't go overtaking. If anybody does overtake you, they'll be wearing a bib like on the back of Liam's back. They know where they're going. If they overtake you, they're shooting across to a junction to try and block it, but otherwise they know where they're going, so you can follow them. But not when they're overtaking, please, because they're doing a job. I have put road signs out again. They are last year's road signs, because we like to protect the planet and not get more printing done, plus it's cheaper. So they are red and yellow. Look out for them. I've put them on pretty much every corner, and so did Andy, who just coughed. Andy's been really, really helpful this year. He's helped put the signs out and made a fantastic sign outside the Frog Mill as well, so keep an eye out for that one. There is really one safety point that I want to highlight, and it's really important. As we approach Cockleford, coming down, I think it's Cirencester Road, there is a turning towards the Green Dragon Inn, and it's quite a narrow S-bend, and I just want everyone to be really aware of it, slow right down, because cars can come around quite quickly. We are going to send a rider up to block it, but I just want it to be on everyone's minds to be extra careful at that point. We also come back that way from Elkstone, so we go through it twice. There was no other route. The other route was full of potholes and geese on the road, because I rode it to check. So we are up to, I think, about 15, 16,000 right now, yeah, for this year so far. We really want to carry on fundraising for the next few weeks, and I think it's right up until maybe 1st of June. I can't remember. So please do that, carry on fundraising. As we leave here this year, we're not going right, we're not going around the ring road, so I know you will hate it. We're going to go left up to Montpellier. There are no road signs that way, because I figure we'll all be together, we don't need it, and we run out. So turn left at the roundabout when you come out of this junction, straight up the roundabout, up by the rotunda and the ivy, and we're going left, and then there's road signs from there. What we'll do is we'll come along this pavement, down to the drop curb, and we'll all line up in front of the Queen's Hotel. I think that is now a one-way junction, so we can't go that way like we did last year, where people were going round and coming back. So we'll basically all have to feed down this way and line up. All right? I think that's everything. Oh, Liam forgot to do the local sponsors. Revs Hog are brilliant. They do our parking every year. Thank you so much. We're America, wherever you are. I don't know who you are. Nadia at the Prom Coffee Co. comes every year. Really, really helpful. She's here at 7 AM, getting ready and getting set up, and it's really helpful for me as well, because I can drop things off and then go home. So thank you, Nadia, for doing that. Andy Dirk Twins, again, you've been really helpful this year. Thank you so, so much. You do all our printing needs and graphic needs, and it's really, really helpful. The biker company, Steve, allows me the time in work to basically run DGR and organise DGR, much to his dismay. But that is the only way that it could happen, really, is that I have that time to do that. So, oh, the after party, of course. So the after party, there'll be a couple of guys doing some live music at the Frog Mill. And again, they've made just a bit of a venue for us, and it's fantastic having that. And there are two new sponsors, which is Cotswold Cattle Co. I don't know if you saw their burgers, but they look incredible. And there's also Frank's Organic Coffee, who'll be at the Frog Mill. So it's probably going to be quite busy there, but we've got that extra food support to cover us whilst we're there. So I think that's everything. I think we're covered. So if everyone can return to their bikes and get ready.
Yes, do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1 second guys.
Oh yeah.
1 second guys, sorry.
Hello, good morning all, and it's wonderful to see so many of you here at Cheltenham. I was at Evesham for DGR last week, and I was speaking in support of Craig and Lindsay Foreman. You might have heard of them. They're fellow motorcyclists, just as we are. They're adventure motorcyclists who have been detained in Iran for over 500 days now, and they have been imprisoned, accused of spying. And all they were doing is passing through the country. So you'll see me riding out. We need to get 100,000 signatures for it to be discussed in Parliament for our government to do something. So please see me at the end, and I'll give you the details of how to sign the petition. But other than that, enjoy your ride and enjoy the freedoms that we have on the motorbike. Have a good one. Ride safe. Well,